Once upon a time, in a corn country, there lived a very beautiful girl, and her name was Rindercella. Now Rindercella lived with her muggly other and two sad blisters. And in this same corn country, there was a very pransome hince. And this pransome hince was going to have a bancy fall, and he invited people from riles a mound, especially the pitch people. Rindercella's muggly other and her two sad blisters went out to buy some drancy fesses to wear to this fancy fall. But Rindercella could not go, because all she had to wear were some old ruddy dags. Finally, the night of the bancy fall arrived, and Rindercella couldn't go. So she just cat down and scried. She was kittin' there a-scryin', when all at once there appeared before her Gary Fodmother, and he touched her with his wagic mand. And there appeared before her a sig boach and hicks white sources to take her to the bancy fall. Now she said to Rindercella, "Rindercella, you must be home before midnight, or I'll turn you into a tumpkin." When Rindercella arrived at the bancy fall, the pransome hince met her at the door, because he had watched him behind a wooden window. And Cinderella and the pransome hince danced all night until midnight. And they lell in fove. And finally, the mid-clock struck night, and Rindercella staced down the rares, and just as she beached the rottum, she slopped her dripper. The next day, the pransome hince went all over the corn country, looking for the beautiful girl who had slopped her dripper. Finally, he came to Rindercella's house. He tried it on Rindercella's muggly other, and it fitted it. Then he tried it on her two sigly esters, and it fitted it. Then he tried it on Rindercella, and it fitted it. It was exactly the sight rise. So they were married and lived happily ever hapwards. Now the story of the Maury is this. If you ever go to a bancy fall and want to have a prancing hince fall in love with you, don't forget to slop your dripper.